Alright, let's try and see if we can do one with 3 pieces. So now I'm gonna draw my dividers here, or these boundaries that kind of split these pieces separately. So my first boundary was at -4 and my second boundary was at +2. So -4 and +2. Let's begin by getting this part. So here you can see that the slope is going to be down 1 to the right 1, down 1 to the right 1. So we get m equals -1 over 1. And now b, the y-intercept, that's going to be, so let's continue the pattern and see where the y-intercept should have been. So down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. The b is going to be 0. So actually, let's get the slopes and the y-intercepts of everything first. So let's get the, well, this one is easy. This one, we can already get the function for this one. This is just a constant, so this is going to be f of x equal to -1 because it's a horizontal function or graph that's cutting the y-axis at -1. So let's get the information for this one. So here we can see that the slope is going to be down 1 over 1, down 1 over 1. So we have m equal to -1 over 1. And then the y-intercept, if we use that pattern but going backwards, instead of going down 1 over 1, we can go up 1 to the left 1, up 1 to the left 1. We see that the y-intercept would have been here at +4. So b was going to be 4. So now let's use this skeleton here, f of x equals mx plus b, in order to guide us with this part and the last part, because we already found this third part. So here we have f of x equals, so here m was -1 over 1, so I'm just going to write -1x plus 0. Well, we don't need 0. So I'm just going to write it as -1x. The second part, we established that it was just -1. That's this one right here. And then the final part, you can see that the slope is also -1 over 1. So let's just write -1 x and then plus 4 here. This one does have a y-intercept. The final thing to do here is to get the domains. So you can see that this one had an arrow that was extending to the left. So the x values were approaching -infinity. So the domain of this part is from -infinity all the way to -4 in parentheses. So we get -infinity to 4. That means that this one's going to begin at -4 with brackets. And the upper bound is going to be here at +2 with parentheses because of that open circle. And then finally, this one's going to be with bracket 2. And here you can see that it's extending towards the right forever. So the x values are going to go to +infinity. And that would be the end of this piecewise function. And actually this part right here was supposed to be negative, so this is a -4.